Hey everybody, this is the TerraFarming dev team. This is the tutorial for all of you guys. I'm Gavin Jackson.
I'm Cole H.
As well as Alec Pizzafero, who is still sick but also editing this video. We're going to run by the resources, the setup, as well as the rules, as well as have a recording of us playing the game. Feel free to sit back and relax, and hopefully you guys enjoy everything. Thank you.
You're going to need a printer. You're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need some pieces. We chose die, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. As well as a friend, if you have one.
Alrighty, so make sure that you get your pieces and that you cut them out so they look like this, as well as begin shuffling. Be sure to flip as well as rotate cards as you are shuffling. This is very important. Please do not skip out on this. And then begin dealing them in a 3x3 grid. Alrighty. Each player will begin by choosing their respective places. I will choose here. Place here. Alrighty, that's set up. Whichever way you want to go first, we chose rock, paper, scissors. You can decide between the 3 plots of land that are closest to you to start with. I chose this one. To expand your farmlands, you can place a farm only to a plot of land you already have a farm on. This can only be done adjacently. For example, I own this one. I want to place one here, and to expand, I place one here. One of the mechanics you can use is to rotate a card. For example, I want to rotate this one. You do it as such. Keep in mind, the pieces that you have stay on the card. They do not move. Another mechanic you can utilize is to swap the pieces. For example, we are swapping these two. You may also peek. You can only peek the backside of a card if you have both plots controlled by your farms. You cannot peek contested farmlands. Another action that you can do is to swap the pieces of other plots of land. You may also flip a card. You can do this horizontally or vertically, whichever way you like. The goal of the game is to get more points than your opponent. Each plot of land is worth a point value. Forests, mountains, deserts, and grasslands are all worth 1 point, whereas Arctics are worth 3. Get more points by having the same plots of land adjacent to one another. So, for example, I have this mountain here. If I have another mountain here, 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 or here, I get more points. Let's get into point calculation. As for point calculation, let's give an example. I have claimed these 3 mountains here. So, this is 1 point, this is 1 point, and this is 1 point. But as you can notice, these 3 are all connected adjacently. Point calculation would work by 1 plus 1 plus 1 times 3. Therefore, I have 9 points. As for this entire board, let's go into calculating this. This is not adjacent to any plots of lands that I own. Therefore, this is 1 point. These 2 are connected adjacently. 1 plus 1 times 2, therefore 4 points. And then these 3 are 9, so that'd be 9, 4, plus 1. When one of the 2 players can no longer expand their farmland, the battle cry phase begins. The battle cry phase works in that each player, following the turn order of whoever most recently placed, gets to activate a card mechanic. So, for example, he last placed this point here, which means it is now my turn for the battle cry phase. I choose, let's say, to rotate these 2. And then following the turn order, he would then do what he would like to do. Once this is done, the round is over. You begin calculating your points. The person with the most points wins. Alrighty, now we are going to play the game. As said before, it begins by shuffling the pieces, making sure that you are rotating, as well as flipping pieces when shuffling. And then they are dealt in a 3x3 grid. Then each player chooses their starting point. I'm gonna start here. Then, during however method you choose, he starts. I will then place here. Notice I'm only placing adjacently to a piece I already have placed.
I'm going to rotate this piece so I can have 2 adjacent Arctics, which you may remember are worth extra.
I will then place once more.
I'm going to place here to get that special Arctic bonus.
I am going to place here.
I am going to rotate.
And then place one here.
Place.
Rotate.
Place.
Going to... I'm going to swap these 2 cards.
Well, I'd like to swap those back. I can't swap those back until my next turn. So for now, I'm going to place here.
I am then going to rotate this card.
I will rotate this card.
I am going to place here.
I'm going to do this.
I am then going to rotate this card, allowing me to maybe connect.
I am going to place here. Next, I will place here to get this bonus.
And I will place here to connect these 2.
I'm going to flip this bad boy, like so.
I am going to peek.
I shall also peek.
I am then... I am going to place here. As you can see, he can no longer place any more pieces. Therefore, the battle cry begins, following him.
Going to do a little funny. I'm going to flip this bad boy. Huzzah.
Well, that was mean. As I can see here, he has 2 connections. Off of this one board piece, I am going to then choose to rotate it, severing both of his connections. Now, we tally the points. These 2 are connected.
1 plus 1, 2 times 2, it's 4. Same with here, 4.
These here would be 4 plus 1 plus 2. Or, not that, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
With these cards, I get 11 points, but these are worth extra.
He wins.
Ah!